Operation Prato was born from a series of strange events in 1977 in the state of Pará, especially in Colares, Vigia, Mosqueiro, Ananindeua, and areas near the Marajo Bay. Residents reported being attacked by luminous rays that left marks on the skin, usually 2 parallel punctures, as well as symptoms like anemia, fever, dizziness, and superficial burns. Many believed it was something supernatural or punitive, lighting bonfires and using weapons to try to protect themselves from the lights. The mayor of Colares, together with local and religious authorities, requested help from the armed forces to deal with the widespread panic. Colonel Camilo Ferraz de Barros, head of the 2nd Section of the Arcomar, chose Captain Uirangue Bolivar Suarez de Holanda Lima from the Parasar unit to lead the investigation. Before that, a small team led by Sergeant Nascimento had already collected testimonies, but the work was deemed insufficient. Holanda's mission brought together more than 30 military personnel, agents from the Air Force Intelligence Branch, A2, and occasionally members of the SNI, National Intelligence Service. The first phase took place between October 20th and November 11th, 1977, with a main base in Colares and constant night watches. Between October 29th and November 10th, there was a second incursion, recording different shapes and colors of lights, from amber to blue. Military reports mention speeds reaching supersonic levels and observation distances ranging from 1.5 to 15 kilometers. The operation continued until December 1977, but some records suggest unofficial monitoring until November 1978. In total, more than 500 photographs, about 16 hours of Super 8 and Super 16M footage, and 2,000 pages of reports were produced. Part of this material was released to the public by the National Archives from the 2000s onward, but most of it remains classified. Psychiatrist Well-eyed Cecim Carvalho, director of the Colares Health Post, clinically documented the injuries and symptoms of the victims. Journalist Carlos Mendez interviewed about 80 people and reported that fear was clearly visible on their faces. Warrant Officer Moachir Neves de Almeida, nicknamed Luciano, said he had only seen lights, never solid structures, but believed in a non-conventional origin for the phenomena. Sergeant Alvaro Pinto dos Santos confirmed the panic and tension in the town during the sightings. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Isaac Samuel Benchimol, a doctor, participated in night watches alongside Holanda. Among civilian reports, photographer Jose Ribamar and journalist Biamir Siqueira described a tubular beam of light passing through a car, but did not take photos due to fear. Holanda recounted that once, accompanied by SNI agents, he saw a luminous disk about 30 meters in diameter, hovering 200 meters up, emitting amber and blue flashes before disappearing. Despite the vast amount of collected material, Brigadier Protasio Lopes de Oliveira decided to officially shut down Operation Prato. For ufologists like Ademar Jose Guevard, the Air Force has never revealed the full content, keeping part of the documents secret. In August 1997, already retired, Holanda gave an interview to Guevard and Marco Antonio Petit, revealing unprecedented details. In that conversation, he confirmed the existence of 500 photos, 16 hours of footage, and 2,000 pages of reports, as well as strange, personal experiences after the mission ended. 2 months later, in October 1997, Holanda was found dead at home, officially by suicide. The death fueled conspiracy theories, but Guevard stated that the colonel had already attempted suicide before. 2. This day, Operation Prato is remembered as the largest military investigation of UFOs ever conducted in Brazil. The case remains without a definitive explanation, split between natural explanations and the possibility that something truly unusual occurred. 4. Many ufologists, the mystery is still alive, and the key to understanding it may lie in the parts of the archive that remain inaccessible, Almost half a century later, Colares still echoes with the days when mysterious lights dominated the Amazon. Sky,